Do you play Mobile Legends Bang Bang? Do you use Aptoide? Well, if not, I am here to teach you what it's all about and how you are missing out on insane bonuses and extra value for your money for not doing so. Hello everybody and welcome to a new video. My name is Midway and I hope you're having a wonderful day, because I sure am. And today we've got another Mobile Legends Bang Bang video. Today we're playing Dyrroth in the jungle. We are off to a hell of a match. And yep, before we get into it, please again check out a little bit of Aptoide, although we'll talk a little bit more about that. And now let's get into it. So of course we are starting in the jungle here, clearing some of the bigger mobs. In this case we got the red buff. And yeah, we're going to be using here just a little bit of that massive sustain we got there. You can see we are not even taking damage, but the early clears of course take a little while, and there's already a first blood. So you can see it's a 2v2 on the top lane and it's a 1v1 on the bottom lane. Pretty common for this stuff to just be a swap of what you would expect in other MOBAs, especially League of Legends. Nonetheless, we're going for a little bit of a counter gank, or rather a counter jungling here. More than anything, we're stealing some of the stuff out of the enemy's jungler, which we still have not found, but we are just making quick work of this and getting some nice stuff for ourselves. We got a double kill on the top lane, so yeah, we are already pretty well off winning this game, and we are going to be seeing if we can get anything out of this gank into the bottom lane. And as you can see, we already got a kill pretty nice and easy. With our massive mobility, we're just able to zoom around the map and go to the mid lane for a little bit of just getting these minions, because there's straight up nobody in the mid lane, which is so weird. But nonetheless, there we go. It's a 2v2 on the top lane and a 2v2 on the bottom lane for a little while. Actually, yeah, it's now maybe even a 3v2 in the top lane. It's just so weird the way these people choose to go around the lanes. But we go for a little bit of an aggressive play here in the mid lane, as we are just taking all of this stuff for ourselves. So yeah, no more jungling for now. But yeah, we are now able to go back and just take stuff for us. It's a little bit better for us really if this happens, because we are just able to take more resources out of the map, and this being such a fast-paced game where we are able to zoom around the map so much, yeah, we are just able to pretty much farm mid lane as well as farm the jungle. Nonetheless, yeah, that's not what you should really be expecting of this kind of situations, as there is a bit too many players in the top lane really, and that's not good for the leveling up of these guys as well as the gold intake from them, right? So we go for a little bit of a gank over here on the top lane, and as you can see, this guy is called Mlbb, and he seems to be one for sure, because he straight up moves out of the tower and tries to hit us while we are not even being hit by the tower. So we are able to sneaking a lot of damage there and just be able to grab a lot of stuff for ourselves. We keep doing more of the same. We go to the mid lane, we get some minions, we put some damage onto the enemy. We are pretty far ahead in terms of gold, and kind of like half a level over this guy, right? So we are doing pretty damn well, just moving around the map, zooming in and out. And yep, we just lack a little bit of range to get against this guy, and there's somebody else coming to help him. That guy in the mid lane, by the way, straight up is just Malzahar from League of Legends, but yeah, a little bit of a weird one, because it also has some spells from Janna, I could say, like that tornado. But yeah, nonetheless, we are farming this stuff for free pretty much. We got a turtle as well, which we could think to go for, and yeah, that's what we are going to be trying to do here, a little bit more jungling. And yeah, we see that there is a big ass fight going on in the bot lane, and there is even more reinforcements going that way. Yep, kind of interesting just how this game is developing, but we're gonna be taking this turtle for now, and we just go ahead and do that. We take the turtle with a little bit of help, and that puts us even further ahead. We got quite some gold and XP out of that, and we are now just clearing more minions. There's really no reason to go back to base unless you are low HP in this game. So yeah, we are just going to be pushing and trying to get some damage onto the tower here in the mid lane. Now, there is really nobody contesting this for now, right? Which is pretty damn weird, but since it's so early into the game still, we don't have that much damage, and there is protection of the tower, so it's going to be pretty hard to get it straight down in one go. And the enemy is kind of popping off in the bottom lane now, everybody just trying to go there and do something, but they're pretty much just feeding. And we take the tower actually, and we are able to straight up just get a free kill on this guy, because yeah, he seems to be pretty damn bad, not gonna lie. He doesn't really realize that we are very far ahead, so we get a free kill on them and see if we can make anything happen here in the bottom lane as well. But the tower's still up, right? So it's a pretty risky play. Nonetheless, yeah, there's more stuff there. We can try and go ahead and kill this guy, which we are going to be doing, but we take a lot of damage from them because that's the enemy that's actually quite far ahead. And now we face basically Gukong from Wish, And yeah, we're pretty much able to kill them. However, they are very fast, and we are faced with this sort of a truck just hitting us in their face. That is extremely weird that they are so damn fast, but nonetheless, we still get a kill on them, and now we go back to base. It's now 6 minutes into the game. We're level 8, almost level 9. We're very well off, and there's a massive fight breaking on here in the bottom lane. But however, we are just straight up unmatched. We do kill somebody, but yeah, there's way too many people down there. It's just a massive fight altogether. Even though we were 4-1, well, now 5-2. We go to the mid lane and we actually sneak a kill from somebody that was way off position. We are actually going to go for another turtle here. No contest from the enemy, so it's just more stuff for us as a team. Pretty damn strong over there. There you go, XP and gold. Pretty much nothing else would be better at this point since there's no lords. And really, we're just able to take everything from the enemy's jungle since there's straight up no jungler onto the enemy. They are having more presence on the lanes, but since we are able to capitalize on them not basically doing anything about their jungle, well, we are very well off just taking more resources for ourselves. And there we go, we got the truck coming back in, which has a lot of damage and a long CC, and that's a big chain on ourselves, which puts us down again. It's now 8 minutes into the game. We are 6-3, and the enemy is getting aggressive, but we are just so far ahead. We get a nice kill here in the mid lane defending the tower. We are going to be putting some big damage onto the enemy over here. However, once again, they got back up, and once again, we are killed. The Lord has now spawned, and the game, which you seem to be so damn easy and in our favor, is now taking a bit of a turn. We are pretty much not even yet, but close to even in kills, and we were very far ahead, but now we have been taking just too many deaths and are falling a little bit behind. Although nobody's contesting the Lord, so we are going to be going for it and trying to make something happen. However, yep. People are still fighting off in pretty much every other space in the map. But yeah, nobody contesting this, so that is just for free for us. We are still winning in terms of towers, so yeah, the game seems to be very much in our favor for now. And we are going to be taking some more resources all across the map for ourselves. Go for a nice gank here in the top lane, and we are dishing out massive amounts of damage. We just 3-shot this person and take the rest of the way for us. And we are going to be keeping pushing here, getting more farm, getting more ahead. But yeah, big fight breaking up in the bottom lane. The Lord is now coming towards us here in the top lane, so it's going to be helping just take away some pressure from that bottom lane. However, our team is not really being able to sustain that. They are still advancing. Hopefully we can counter that with this Lord here for us. But yeah, we are going to have to face this guy once again, and he's going to go down. We just have a lot of damage 1v1. There's nobody stopping us. The Lord will soon enough just get into the range of the tower, but more backup is coming from him. And there we go, the Lord is now putting some big damage onto the tower. These tier 2 towers, actually tier 3 towers, are very damn easy for the Lord, but now we just got 2 people coming for us, and the gank is very effective. We just go down again. The game is now extremely even. It's almost 12 minutes into it, and we are very strong still. We're going to be fighting off this cheap Wukong, and we are going to be putting some damage onto them, but they juke us, and they dodge our ultimate, although we are still able to just come on top. We're still far ahead, as I mentioned. We still have a lot of damage, but the game being so even, pretty much the same amount of towers down for each of the teams. Yeah, straight up, just the same amount of towers, so anything could happen here. The Lord is spawning really damn soon, so we want to get the lanes pushed up in our favor. But big fight seems to be breaking up in the bottom lane soon, as we have 3 of our allies going for 1 of our enemies here. So yeah, let's see how that goes. Although we do kill them, but more help is coming their way, and there we go, there's a big fight there again, and hopefully that actually ends up fine for us, because the Lord is spawning really damn soon, and we definitely need backup for that one, because they're not gonna be letting that one slide. And as that happens, well, we go against cheap Wukong once again, and we do defeat him again. He goes invisible, but we are straight up just able to snipe him from far away. The push on the bottom lane ends up crashing into the tower, and the big fight again broke up. But now we are going for this Lord, right? Nobody else has to be contesting. We killed the 3 of them, so this should be pretty damn free. We're healing off a little bit as we are damaging this Lord very damn fast, and we are not gonna go down. We still just come on top and get it. Everything seems to be going decently well for us. We did take more towers. There's only 1 left besides the Nexus there, and the Lord is doing that push, but nobody else is there to help it out, so it's definitely going to be going down. We do have some allies down, and the enemy is starting to try and do some push here in the mid lane. So anything could happen at this point, and we are going to be taking the chance that they are so far ahead on their own. We just straight up almost one-shot him. That HP just disappeared. So it's almost 15 minutes into the game. Very, very late game for Mobile Legends Bang Bang. We're still trying to climb, still trying to get some more gold for ourselves. We're 12 and 5 at this point, and the enemy is coming, bussing out of that base. As you can see, that is a fast enemy, and he just goes in and almost one-shot somebody. That is kind of busted, so we go for a play over here, and there's just too many of them. We do a lot of damage, but they end up getting us. We are going to be using that revive, but still, it's just way too many of them. We maybe have gone a bit too aggressive there, and now it's up to our team to make something happen here, because the death timer is very long at this point. Now we are max level at this point, and we are full build, so we're going to try and make something happen again here in the mid lane, but the enemy just has way too much damage at this point. We can't really afford to make any mistakes. We need to fight with our team, and they just get us there again. The Lord is now up, and the enemy is most definitely going to be taking it, so yeah, let's see if we can save this one up. It's up to our team once again. So our team is actually contesting the Lord here. They started it first, but the enemy just comes seeing bossing, and they pick us off one by one, actually managing to get one kill, but we are pretty much all down except, well, us and somebody else, which, yeah, they're pretty much on their own, so we are not having a good time over here. They're putting so much pressure onto us, and then once again somebody else getting sniped. So now we are definitely on our own. The Lord did not get killed, but the enemy is going back to base to heal back up. Let's see if we can actually take this Lord in the meantime, right? So there's a lot of damage to be done, but at this point we are able to sustain this. We're just able to chill and kill it if nobody else comes and tries to steal it from us. So the enemy is still up. They only have one person down, so definitely they could be rushing it here, but they don't seem to be aware. So we are going to be just comfortably getting the kill over here, as you can see, and there we go. We are straight up just full build and nothing else. We got the potion also going on, so we are max power at this point, and the enemy is coming rushing towards us. We couldn't see there in the minimap, but there we go. It just one-shots us. That is actually pretty damn busted, not gonna lie. It's almost a one-shot, as you can see right there, 91% out of that character. So now we are down again. Big fight breaking here in the mid lane. We're taking them down, but the Lord is doing the push on the top side, so we're gonna have to split here the pressure, although the enemy most definitely seems to be extremely strong. As you can see, that Lila is doing so much damage, so we need to try and defend the base here as the Lord is doing the push top side. So let's see if we can make it happen, and it just comes down to us. We are having a bit of a base rush here. We have the top lane pushing very far, but that Lila is just busted. They almost three-shot us with a massive range, so there's no way we can get close, and now they are just straight up on our Nexus, although we are also on their Nexus, but they have big backup where we don't. So we trying to go for a play over there, but the support actually got that tornado onto us, although we are able to snipe the enemy Lila and actually get this cheap Malzahar / Janna. So we are still in the game. It's almost 20 minutes at this point, very damn long, and they have 2 down. We have almost 2 down here at this point. They're gonna be coming back up. So once again, the game's still on. It's a 1-for-1 in the mid lane, but there we go. We are still just clearing out some minions here. And yeah, nothing really happening for now. We gotta take a chill. We gotta go back. We know that Transformer thing can come and just one-shot us anytime. We don't know where they are. We can actually see them now on their base, just chilling over there. But yeah, long time for the next Lord, so not much to do right now. There's death timer still going on in both teams, so we're gonna have to wait for a little more. And a fight seems to be brewing here in the top lane, but we end up not winning that one, as well as a Transformer here really just pushing on the top lane. As you can see, the fight is really far away from us. We don't really want to take a risk here in the mid lane as well. We are just waiting for them to try and sneak into this bush, but they seem to be able to see us, so we go for the kill, we go for the play, but the base is now totally unlocked for them. There's nobody defending, and we are just not able to go there in time. The Lord is up, but they are gonna be keeping us from going back to base and defending it, and that's pretty much it. The Nexus goes down. So it was a pretty good match from us. Unfortunately, we were not able to come on top, but yeah, hopefully you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye bye, see ya. So picture this: you are playing Mobile Legends Bang Bang, and you want to be buying anything within the game. Let's just say you want to be getting some gems, right? So what you're gonna be going ahead to do normally, as well as through Aptoide, is click on anything you might want to purchase. But if you do so through Aptoide, you're going to be able to see that right from the get-go, you're going to be able to see a bonus that's going to be indicating how much of an extra value in the form of a cashback you would be getting if you're doing this purchase through Aptoide, right? So imagine I'm spending, what is it, €2.79 in this pack. Well, if I am using Aptoide, I am going to be able to get a bonus, in this case based off of the amount of a bonus that I currently currently have unlocked, that is going to be 23 cents, right? So 23 cents that I can accumulate and then use instead of my actual real money to make the purchases for me, right? So right now I don't have enough of it, but if I did, I could go ahead and select the AppCoins credits choice right there, and that would mean that that's my payment selected option, so I can use those instead of my actual real money to do the payment for me, right? So it's a matter of accumulating bonuses, scaling up the percentage of a bonus you are going to be getting from these purchases, which you can do by, for example, using my code down there in the description as well as here on the screen, and then just going ahead and accumulating purchases until that percentage you're getting is just going to be bigger and bigger, all the way up to an extra 35% of any amount of money you're spending can be turned into a bonus, and therefore you can make those biggest purchases without actually, you know, spending that much money. Whenever you want to be spending and getting some gems or anything in the games, well, you can just go ahead and use Aptoide, and therefore you're going to be able to buy more stuff in the long run, accumulating those bonuses and being able to purchase more stuff basically for free whenever you have accumulated enough bonuses.